Since I changed what I do on this channel to audio related stuff, I've had a few people ask me what kind of music I listen to, what I'm into. And rather than say list that off, I thought I would try to do something a little bit more interesting. I've been making these sit down videos like this one right here, where I talk about some audio related thing, but I don't actually do anything. And those videos aren't making a lot of money, but I think that they're making enough for me to take the money that they are making and use that to buy new CDs. And that would, like, the intention or the goal would be to replace the CDs that I sold years ago. I talked about this before. I didn't have a large CD collection, but everything that I had, I transferred it to my computer at the time, thinking that, that would be the best way to go. And it was the best way to go. The only problem is I got rid of the CDs, or most of them anyway. I still have some of the ones left. One of the things that I did when I transferred the CDs to my computer is I used a very low bit rate. Well, not very low, but lower bit rate. I think it was 192 for some of the stuff. It depended on what I was doing at the time. I really wasn't that concerned about the bit rate. And the other problem that I had since doing that is that they were on one computer, and then they got moved to another computer, and so on and so forth up until the present day. And things got lost and shuffled. At some point, I thought it would be better to take all the songs out of the albums and put them in alphabetical order. Yeah, so things got messed up, and now I want to try to set them right. And I see this as kind of an opportunity to do that. So from now on, whenever I make a video on this channel, it doesn't matter what it is, whether I'm sitting down talking or building something, that money will go, the money the video makes will go to me buying new CDs to rebuild that collection. I like a bunch of different things, so I could have started this anywhere, but recently I've been listening to Neil Young on my computer, what I have left of the CDs that I used to own, so I thought that would be a good place to start. So I ordered 4, I have 3. One is taking a little bit longer to come, but I'll talk about these 3. First one is Harvest, right here. I had this on cassette when I was like 15 years old, so I've been listening to it for more than 40 years. Actually more than that, because I was hearing some of the stuff on the radio, of course, before that. And, the cassette, I played that until it basically wore out, and I got rid of it. I got rid of all the cassettes that I had. I thought I had some left, but I don't. And I replaced it with CD, and then, like I said, I eventually got rid of that as well, making a big mistake. But here it is again. I bought it to replace it. And what can I say about this? Well, I mean, from front to back, it's packed with good stuff. You really can't go wrong with this. This is his biggest selling album. It's almost impossible for me to see what's on the back here, so I have the track listing up on my computer. And probably my favorite is on this album is Old Man. But like I said, I like everything else. And it's really well recorded, nice and clear, and good dynamic range. So well made. Well worth getting this. The next one is After the Gold Rush. And like Harvest, this is good from beginning to end. Although there are tracks on here, and this is one of the problems I have with my collection, that I deleted because I didn't listen to them. And I figured, well, I save some space and I'll get rid of those. And the third one is this one right here. Everyone knows This Is Nowhere. And like the other two, there's a lot of good stuff on here. Very popular is Cinnamon Girl and the title track. I also like Down by the River. That's probably my favorite on here. And once again, this one suffered from me deleting the ones that I didn't listen to, so now I have them back. The fourth CD that I bought is Kenny Rogers and the first edition, And if you're thinking that Kenny Rogers is country and then John likes country, well, this is not country. It's more rock and kind of psychedelic a little bit. Anyway, it has, you know, kind of the whiff of country in there, but it's not pure country. It's before he went full on country. And okay, let's take a break here because I'm saying country over and over again. That's one of the types of music that you won't find in my collection too much of. Anyway, I'm not a big country music fan. So let's get that out front right now. All right. So yeah, I bought this mainly for one song, actually, that's on here. And this is a collection, a greatest hits, the best of Kenny Rogers in the first edition. But it's got a bunch of good stuff on here. Track number 1 is Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town, which is a big hit. What else we got here? Me and Bobby McGee. Everybody that's my age or older or younger, actually, probably has heard that. The track that I bought it for is Something's Burning. I really like that. And also from The Big Lebowski, the song Just Dropped In to See What Condition My Condition Was In. That's on here as well. So yeah, it's a mix of different stuff, you know, kind of different styles in here. And like I say, just a hint of country in some of the songs that really I can't hold against it. Okay, so tell me what you think of this and whether I should do more of it. I plan on making more of these sit-down videos, but whether I should do this or not remains to be, well, it's in your hands. Okay, I'm leaving it up to you. Let me know if you want to see more of this. But I'll continue to buy new CDs because I've committed to that. And I actually ordered, I think, 4 new ones again because I had 4 in my budget for that. So yeah. What else is going on? Well, here in my listening room, I'm doing the floor. Now, I started doing this about 2 weeks ago, and it's a little bit slow going over Christmas and all that. And I wanted to take a little bit of time off. And, you know, I got started on it. My back immediately got sore, of course, you know, bending over, kneeling down and all that. So not in a big rush to get the floor done, but I do have significant progress made. I've gone around the entire border of the room. I'm doing a little bit fancy, so it has a border. And I've done the entire border. And now all I have left to do is a square in the middle. This room is square after all. It's 14 by 14. So yeah, I'm working on that right now, and I'll get that done. And that'll be a full build video on my main channel in probably a couple of weeks.